Yeah, what's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy, Blue. Oh yeah, what's up? Lone Star 5686, Ryan Jones, Tyler Aviator 99, Monterific, Quarter Block. What's up? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Zach Hamilton's in the house. What's up, man? What's up? What is up, everybody? Hope you guys are doing good today, man. Hope you guys are doing good. Welcome back for another flight simulator stream. And today's chosen flight sim is going to be X-Plane 12 with the new update. X-Plane 12 point whatever. If you guys are into X-Plane, you know what number it is. I don't remember what version number it is, but we're in the newest version of X-Plane 12. Just came out yesterday, and we are in the new Orbix and Oxanos scenery for Gold Coast Airport here in Australia, guys. This is going to be part 12 of our virtual airline pilot career as we continue to fly for Qantas. Yes, sir. No, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, man. Had to bring the series back. You know, I was like, you know, let's do it as a live stream. Thank you, T-Dot Tricks, for the stream for the sub. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, so again, we're continuing our virtual pilots career today with Simbit World. So big shout out and thank you to Simbit World, Orbix, Flight Sim Expo, and all of the channel supporters. Really appreciate that support. Tyler Rocks, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. I've been loving this series. I've been loving flying for Qantas Air. If you guys are not caught up, definitely go back and check out the previous videos and live streams we did for this series. We started off flying for Ryanair with no hours, no time, no experience, and we've worked our way up. Matter of fact, we got a promotion. Yes. So we're still flying for Qantas, but now we have been promoted. Let me see real quick. Let me look. Hold on. Let me look. We have been promoted to Senior First Officer. We now have enough XP to go up another pilot rank. So that means we get a raise. So now Qantas via Simbit World is paying us $71.62 an hour. Yeah. So getting some money now, man. Getting some money now. What up, Data? Welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome back. Dante Baker, welcome to the stream. Kurt, welcome to the stream. And Lynette, welcome to the stream. I see you, Oscar. Welcome to the stream. Money signs, dollar signs, welcome to the stream as well. Welcome aboard, guys. We have a pretty good flight today. Lynette, Tyler, Kurt, you guys are amazing. Thanks for coming out. Noah, you're a Senior First Officer for TUI UK. Well, congrats on that, man. Congrats on that. I think we've covered it. Again, this is part 12 of our virtual airline pilot career. We're doing it live this time. So if you're watching this now or in the future, welcome to the stream. We're flying in the 737 today. It's been a while. We've not flown the 737 since Aero Mexico. I've been taking a break. I kind of got burnt out on Boeing 737s, but I'm glad that we get to do it in a Zibo. So let me go bring the camera up. Yep, there I am. What's up, guys? You're still first officer for Viva Aerobus. Matter of fact, jump in chat. I want to know, guys. Let's do this together. If you are actually participating, or if you are using Simbit World to do your own virtual airline career, what airline are you flying for? What rank are you? Just out of curiosity, how's it going for you? Also, how do you like it? Do you like it? Are you kind of like, is it too much for you? Just give me some feedback on it. Definitely appreciate it. Oscar, welcome to the stream. Good to see you as well, man. Do I recommend GSX? Absolutely. I absolutely love GSX, and I would not fly without it. So yeah, I love GSX, man. Meebo, welcome to the stream. Meebo, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. What's up? Alright, so we are on a new version of X-Plane, and we now have a new feature called Depth of Field. Oh, we're finally in the future. We're finally modern. So it has this little controller here, and I can actually change the f-stop or the focus distance. I can also hit this button here. You can't see it, it's behind my camera. And I can change how we focus on what. It's actually kind of cool, but it's not automatic, so you do have to continually change it to be focused on what you want to be focused on. So that is the thing. So I think I'm actually going to turn it off for right now while we're doing some other messing around. Let's see how you guys. Super chat from Tyler. Thank you, man. Appreciate that so much. Hey, Blue, you used to work at Unify Aviation, right? I applied to be a Delta Ramp agent. Yes, I do. I did used to work for Unify. I loved it too. It was pretty nice. Let's see. Looking at purchasing this add-on. Should you do it? Yeah, man. Honestly, yes. You should do it. It's gonna add so many more flight hours to your sorry, to your flight simming, having a reason, having a purpose to fly. So having a Sidbit World does exactly that. It gives you a reason to fly, and that's why I like it. Thank you, Easton. Welcome to the stream. Welcome aboard. James, you're a first officer for American Airlines. Congrats on that, man. That's amazing. Pretty cool, bro. Got your in with a major airline there. I see you. New version is amazing. You just tried it. We'll talk about that as well in today's stream. Oscar, you're currently flying from London Heathrow to Athens. That's pretty cool, man. You fly on Sidbit World. You fly for Aegon. Oh, that's cool. Actually, I considered flying for them before. I considered flying for them. I haven't done it though. Tyler coming in with the super chat.
Hey Blue, you used to work at Unify Aviation, right? I applied to be a Delta ramp agent.
Hopefully you get the job, man. Hopefully you get the job. And if you do, I can't wait to see your experience as well, man. It's pretty cool. Cheers, H-Set. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. It's your birthday and you're watching. Well, happy birthday, chat. Let's all wish Ryan Jones a happy birthday. Drop it in the chat right now for Ryan Jones. Happy birthday to you, man. Thank you so much for spending your birthday with us today, man. Hopefully we have a nice, smooth flight. So what are we doing today, guys? Again, this is part 12 of our virtual airline pilot career. We are flying for Spirit of Australia, Qantas Airlines. We're back in a 737-800, as you can see on your screen right there. And we're currently in Gold Coast, Australia, and we're headed to Sydney. It's a very short flight, only 300 or so miles. That's why I'm spending a little bit more time saying hello and chatting with you guys. We got plenty of time. It's a very short flight, only one leg today. And but it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. There's all the happy birthday shouts. Amazing, amazing. So, the old reliable Zibo 737. This was a GOAT. This plane right here, I mean, well, it's aging pretty well too. Like, it's still holding up. I mean, I still like this plane. We'll see it in action. But this aircraft was made history for X-Plane 11 back in the day. You know what I mean? So now still making its way through X-Plane 12. So we'll take a look at it now. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and hop in the cockpit and do exactly that. It's going to kill the music and get started with our flight today. Yeah. So we are on Vatsim. There is no ATC. It's like midnight right now, real time in Australia. So no surprise there. All the controllers are probably sleeping. But we're gonna do our thing anyways on the Unicom. But we are a call sign Qantas 16. I had to change my call sign today. Somebody done jacked my call sign. I tried to sign in as my usual call sign of Qantas 116. And it said it was taken. So I don't know where that person is or where he's flying. He's not in Australia. So I looked all over and I couldn't find him. So somebody's using my call sign today. How dare they? Anyways, it's not really mine. I just choose it all the time. But anyway, so yeah, we're using Qantas 16 as our call sign today. If you want to follow our flight or search us up on Vatsim, something like that, that's what we're doing. Expected to cruise at 30,000 feet today. Our flight time's an hour and 13, wheels up to wheels down. Block time, hour 41. And that is our details today. Again, we are flying for Simbit World, so we gotta make sure we do everything correctly. You dig? Great Eagle Sim Pilot is in the chat. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you don't mind if I join. Bro, come through. Come through. I will be honored if you flew with me, man. Appreciate you so much. QFA 116 is doing Singapore to Sydney. Yeah, they're gonna be a while. In an A330. They jacked my call sign. So I looked up that call sign because that is a legit call sign for Qantas. Let me see, what is it? QFA 11. Is that a real flight? That might be a real flight. Actually, so the real Qantas 116 is flying from Auckland, New Zealand to Brisbane, Australia. So that's the actual real one. So I don't know, somebody done jack my call sign. How dare they? Anyways, it's all good. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Yeah, 1 a.m. to be exact in Australia. Anyways, enough talking. Let's do some flying. All right, so I am going to turn up the sounds, and you guys are going to turn up your headphones, and I'm going to turn down my voice. We're going to enjoy the beautiful sound of Zibo ASMR. You guys ready for this? All right, sounds are cranked up. I'm going to shut up for the entire process of getting this part started, and then we'll do our flight plan. Copy that? All right, you guys are good. Let's do it. All right, battery on. Oh, wait. All right, my throttle was up. There we go. Battery on. And then, nope, we need ground power. Nope, don't do that. Sorry. Ground services, GPU connect, set chocks. We'll go back. We'll do that button there. And now, we have ground power. Yeah, now we got the sounds coming in. There it is. Window heat. Fuel pump on. All this is good. Crap, I keep pressing the wrong button. Steady lights, logo lights, smoking sign, emergency lights on. Beautiful. We're gonna hold off on APU. And that is it for now. We'll turn it down just for a bit while we set up the FMS. Actually, I'm gonna go up to the top here and get our IRS, sorry, to align. Over to nav mode, over to nav mode. We'll go down to our FMC. Let's do it. So today, position initialization, we are at Yankee Bravo Charlie Golf. Again, this scenery we're flying out of today is by Axanos, and it's distributed by Orbix. So you can get it on the Orbix website. I'm not sure if it's out yet, but it'll be out. If it's not out already, it'll be out soon. Alright, to the next page, we'll grab our left GPS location. Back to the previous page, we'll drop that in our IRS position. That'll start aligning. We're gonna have 6 minutes on the alignment. Alright, cool. That gives us 6 minutes to get the aircraft going. Alright, over to route. We'll drop YBCG right there. We are flying to Sydney, Australia today. Yankee, Sierra Sierra Yankee. There we go. And we're going to departure arrival, hit a departure arrival. And our flight plan is going to have us taking off runway 14 out of Gold Coast, Australia. And it's going to be the APA G5 departure. That's what our departure is. Hit a route. Go to next page. We had a couple waypoints to drop in here, starting with the airway of Hotel Niner 1. That's our airway. The way you know if it's an airway is usually there's like a letter in front of a bunch of numbers. That's how you know it's an airway. And then we'll do, it's going to take us to IGDM. So India, Golf, Delta, Alpha, Mike. Drop that right there. So old school, put my flight plan in by hand. Hotel 652 is our next airway. We'll drop that right there. And then it's going to take us over to Bor. Bravo, Oscar, Romeo, Echo, Echo. Drop that right there. We'll then go to departure arrival again. We'll put in the end of our waypoint or flight plan, which is going to have us going down the Bori 3 Alpha arrival. That's right there up top. And we're expecting runway 25 today in Sydney. That's what SimBrief gave us. So ILS 25, it'll be basically just vectors. So that's fine. We'll go to route, activate, execute. That's all we got to do there. All right, performance initialization. We can't do anything with this just yet. So let's hop over to the EFB. The famous Zibo EFB. We'll go to fuel, weight, and balance. We'll go to payload. And for payload for today's flight, it's a very short flight, only an hour and 41 block time. That's going to give us a block. Oh, snap. This is in pounds. We need this in kilograms. We're not in America today. Let me switch this over to kilograms. Where is the kilos? There it is, kilograms. We'll regenerate that. And we'll go over here to home. We'll go to there, configuration. We'll swap. I think it's under general config. We'll put this in kilograms. HPA. We'll also go to hardware and put yaw on the nose wheel axis. That way it means I can control the nose wheel steering with my rudder pedals and not with the actual tiller. I don't have a tiller, so we'll just use that. All right, that's good. So we fixed that now. Go back to fuel, payload. We now see kilograms, and I now have kilograms also reflected on my SimBrief that I have off screen here. So 8,125 kilograms to be exact. We'll take exactly how much we need. So 8,125. We'll request that from the fueler. That's going to go there. And then for our payload, we'll go down to payload total. That's going to put us at 15,231. 15,231. In your plane, you hit init request. I do this for real though, for a living. Sweet, that's cool. Well, yeah, teach me, man. I'm always open to learn. 15,231 kilograms. It's gonna go there. Obviously, this part is not realistic. They would do this very differently in real life. But we'll go back to back page. We'll go to call the fuel truck.
Disconnected and starting refueling.
All right, so you call. That's the ground guy. He's gonna bring that up. I think it automatically just puts the cargo in there. So, yeah, I think we're good on that side of things. So we'll go back. I'm gonna leave it on that page so we can monitor when he's done with that. We could do an air start today, but nah. We'll do a regular start on the APU. Ground, where's it at? Yeah, fuel. All right, cool. So that's gonna go. It'll take a little bit of time, not too long. Not a lot of fuel coming out. Let's get the weather here in where we at? Gold Coast. So the weather currently is 220 at 8 knots, broken at 3600, overcast at 4400, and temperature is 20, dew point 215, QNH 1025. Let's go ahead and put our QNH in. I'm actually gonna slide this over so I can see. Alright, QNH, we'll swap it over to that 1025. There we go. And that's good. Let's go do the right side. We'll switch it over to that, and then 1025. And then we'll do our standby as well over here. Also at 1025. So switch to HP. Alright, that's set. Alright, so we don't have ATC today. So we're just going to climb straight to our altitude, which is 30,000 feet. So we'll change that. So we get a 30K. Flight level 300. That's good to go. Our runway heading here out of Gold Coast is 139 for runway 14. So we'll do 139. That's good. And we don't have our V speeds yet, so we can't put our speed just yet. But other than that, we are pretty much ready. Let's go down to our radios. We're squawking nothing. Actually, 2727, that's fine. And it's be 122.8. Let's get some lights on down here. It's a bit dark. Let's get some lights on down here. Oops. Is it panel? Yeah, it's panel. That's the one I want. Maybe a little bit of light up top too, which I think is here. That's a little bit. It's still daytime. The sun's actually just coming up here in Australia. So that's good to go. Alright, so right now we're sitting on ground power. We're not using APU just yet. We're going to save some fuel. And we're just waiting for the fueler to finish up. Who's out there right now. And we'll be ready to go. Let me catch up on chat. Who makes this 737, Joey? This is by Zibo. This is actually an X-Plane 12 today. So Zibo makes this aircraft. You've been out sick for a week, man. I hope you feel better. Seriously, I hope you feel better. It sucks being sick. How long did it take me to learn how to play this game with all the controls? Everything I know now took me years to kind of put together. So yeah. Flights never land on 25 or 07. Then why does SimBrief give me 25 then? What is the hissing noise from time to time? That is I don't know. It might be air. I'm not sure. It's basically the sounds you're hearing is people boarding in the back. So you're hearing like people walking, the overhead bins opening and closing. You're hearing baggage being thrown around underneath the aircraft. You're hearing the rollers of the people baggage rolling onto the plane. So all those sounds are kind of being mixed in the background. So I'm not sure what the hissing is though. What gate am I at, Oscar? I'm at 5. I'm at gate 5. Or stand 5. You don't think I clicked the add passengers button with the flight leg? I didn't, Chris? Is there an add passenger button? I don't think there is an add passenger button in this plane. Yeah, here we go at 16, 36, 36, 36, 36. So yeah, we have passengers. Yeah, the way it works in this plane is you just type a number in here for your payload total, and it just kind of evens all that out for you. Yeah, I didn't do that part because we haven't started our flight leg yet. We're still under ground services part, so I'm not hitting that button until it's time to go. I think we're done though. Nope, fuel is still loading, so we're still waiting for fuel. No, it's not the trim. The trim would be by me. I will be controlling the trim. I mean, hey, if you're local to Australia, you say they never use runway 25, then I guess we won't use runway 25. I mean, you're telling me early enough that I can make a change. Usually people wait until I'm on final to tell me, which is annoying. But since you're so passionate about it, We won't use runway 25. I'm not local to Sydney or Australia, so I don't know. I know how it is at my local airport when I see somebody landing on a really weird runway. I'm like, why are they landing there? So yeah, we'll switch. How about we do 3-4? I guess. What are the winds? Let's see. What are the winds right now? It's probably be the winds right now in Australia are 340 at 4. Yeah, why didn't it give me 3-4? That makes no sense. Why it gave me this runway? The best runway would actually be 3-4 already. So we'll take 3-4 left. Is that better? Does that make you feel better? I'm gonna swap runways right now here on my Navigraph charts. Then I'll change in the plane too. So 3-4 left. That might change our arrival a little bit. Let's go back to our FMC. So departure arrival, and we'll go 3-4 left. So still Bori 3 via Bori, so that doesn't change. There's still no transition, so that's good. Let's go check our flight plan. Alright, so we do have vectors. So we got Bori. Let me check here. We got Bori. Where's Bori? Bori and Invasra at 8,000. Biro, Oville, Gentle. We should have Zonka. Yep, Zonka's next at 6,000. Dudok, Nasho, and then vectors for ILS 3-4 left is what that's going to be. We could technically connect these if we want to connect them. And I'm going to connect them. So I'm going to get rid of the vectors. Execute that. So there we go. There you go. There you go. What up, Mark? Welcome to the stream. Check the actual ATIS. It might give you the right runway, as I find SimBrief is a little illogical with runway choices. You're very right, Jay. Sometimes it gives you weird runways. So thank you guys for calling it out. I appreciate it. All right. Back to performance initialization. And I wonder if perf init request works. Maybe we should try it. I could try it. Yep. Okay, they're done. Let's try it. Let's see what it does. I'm not sure if it does anything. Let's see what it gives me. Does it take a second, or I think it takes a second. So we're basically done boarding. We got our final numbers. We'll go ahead and switch to the start flight leg. Actually, we'll do a PA announcement first. We'll go ahead and welcome everybody on board.
Fox, this is Captain speaking. We're just in final preparation here for departure from the gate. Maintenance is wrapping up one final item that they needed to take care of before we depart. We're pretty close to right on schedule today. Should be just a few more minutes. Maintenance will wrap up and hand us our logbook, and we'll be on our way. Thanks for your patience.
I love the Zibo. Oh, that's what I miss about this plane, is that right there. Alright, start flight leg. Let's get the door shut. And APU1, we'll get out of here, guys. Alright, starting the APU up. Just see some movement on that EGT here. Seatbelt signs on. Good old X-Plane Zibo. Am I planning to change airlines soon? Yes, actually I am. But I've been really enjoying my time in Australia, so don't be surprised if you see 1 or 2 more videos or streams in Australia. I've been finding some new locations, some new airports that I've never been to that are very unique, that I'll never get a chance to fly to if I fly with any other airline. So I may stick around here for a little bit longer. I was really hoping for my next airline to fly for to be someone that has a 777. Alright, AP should be firing up. Yep, that EGT is coming up. Nice. Let's go outside, take a listen to it. Might be too late now. Yeah, you can't really hear it too good. Let's get those doors shut. And it should be, alright, cool. Yep. Yeah, I couldn't really hear it this time. I think that wind blowing is a bit too heavy for us to hear the APU. Alright, APU gen's now popped on. We'll go ahead and over to the right side and make sure our trim air is on. Recirculation fans are on. Packs left and right both set to auto. APU bleed on. ISO auto as well. That's good to go, guys. We're just about ready to push back. Let's go ahead and call our Mr. Pushback truck for pushback. So better pushback. Pre-plan. Yep, put me right there. That's perfect.
Round to cockpit. Show you we got your plan there. Give me a call through the menu when you're ready to go.
Hey, firm. We'll hit you up, man. Alright, so it did not do anything when I hit perf init request, so we'll go ahead and put them in ourselves. We're planning to cruise at flight level FL300, flight level 300, 30,000 feet. We'll drop it right there. Our zero fuel weight we'll go grab from our EFB. Oops. Fuel and payload, zero fuel weight is 57.3. We'll round up. 57.3. There you go. We got our ground weight now. Reserve. What do we got for reserve? Let me take a look at sim brief for that. Thinking it's probably gonna be like 1 point something. It's a short flight. We don't need much reserve. Final reserve is actually gonna be 1.0. Is that correct? Yeah, because our alternate is Melbourne. Yeah, it's 1.0. 1,000 pounds of reserve fuel. Cost index for today's flight is going to be 44. Our planned fuel, 8.1 kilograms. That's what we have as well, our actual as well. 8.1. Cruise wind, 272.35. 272/35. And outside air temperature, which I don't know if we have to put that in or not, but I'll put it, is here in Gold Coast right now. 19 degrees Celsius. There we go. Execute that over to N1 limit, no derate, takeoff. We'll do flaps 5 as usual. CG, I think I can just click on that. Yep, 28.3. A trim of 4.25. That's good. And our V speeds now are 135.3747. Nice. Now we can set our MCP. Is that what it's called at Boeing? I'm not sure. Is it 147? 147. Alright guys, we are ready for push. Flight director's on. Ground power, let's go ahead and get that disconnected. Go back here, ground services, remove GPU, remove chocks. Brakes should be set, they're not. Brakes are set. Alright, remove chocks and air. Alright, and I'm looking for the pushback now.
Ground to cockpit, toast driving up right now.
Beautiful. Alright, let's go and get prepared for push. Get the fuel pumps on, no fuel in the center tank, so we'll leave it off. Yacht damper can come on after APU's on. Just fired up. We'll leave the propede and hydraulics off. No need for anti-ice. We are on APU. Other than that, we're all right. Through 30,000 feet for our pressurization. I think Sydney is sea level, right, chat? Let me double check what the airport elevation is out there. I'm pretty sure it's sea level. Yeah, sea level. The landing altitude would be 0.
Alright, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect?
Sweet. Alright, we ready. What up, at Las Papa? Welcome to the stream. You play DCS. Nice, man. Yeah, we'll be back on DCS on Friday. We'll be flying the A10 Warthog with some Big Bird energy. So hopefully you guys are ready for that. Get the beacon light on.
Flight attendants prepare for departure, cross-check and all call, thank you.
We are back, guys. Part 12 of our career. We are now upgraded to Senior First Officer.
Bypass been inserted. Release the parking brake when you're ready.
Well, hold on, wait for the flight attendants. They're not ready yet. Let me try something here. Oh, that's not working. I figured this out last time. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted right there.
And we are at departure time. At this time, we need large electronic devices, laptop computers, to be turned off and stowed. Smaller electronic handheld devices may be
I'll leave it
used,
off.
however, they must be switched
Nice,
into
Oscar. Thanks for
airplane
joining me,
mode at
man.
this time.
You
And
should
all
hear me on the
calls
radio
to
here
text
soon.
terminated.
In fact, make sure my push to talk is on. Donde esta is X-Pilot. There it is. Yeah, it's working. Alright, flight attendants are almost ready. Just waiting for them. But pushback is here. He's ready to go. And we'll also do our pre-departure briefing as well. In fact, we'll do it while waiting for them. Alright, chat, this is our pre-departure briefing. So, if you're just joining us, we are in Gold Coast today, YBCG. We're currently at gate 5. We're pushing tail right, nose left, which should put us pushing back nose north. Expected to depart runway 14. We'll probably take Alpha to Charlie to runway 14. We depart in the Apogee 5 RNAV departure. And it's going to be heading at 334 and a climb out, the right turn, max 220 knots until Stint. We'll continue that up to 6,000 feet at Mix, and then Apogee. And then as Foul, climb to 30,000 feet. Not expecting anything eventful. Weather is broken at 34 and 4,200 feet. Temperature is moderate. Visibility is great. If we have any issues with the engines on takeoff before V1, we'll reject. Anything after that, we'll continue. We'll fly the aircraft and we'll figure it out in the air. All right, let's push. Clear to push tail south.
Alright, starting the pushback, and you may spool them. Clear to start engines.
All right, let's go outside. What is unplugging? Fun fact, the terminal is in Queensland and the runway is in New South Wales. That's actually crazy. Why did I close it? I closed it. Oh crap. I'm sorry. Oh, the tug driver. What's cool is that they actually stop for you in X-Plane. They don't actually just drive through you like in Microsoft Flight Sim. See that? Now he keeps going with this little GPU unit.
Pull down on the red tab to inflate the vest, or blow into the red tube on the side of the vest. There is also a light that will illuminate upon contact with water. Never inflate the vest inside the airplane. If necessary, an infant light vest will be distributed.
All right, you guys ready for engine startup?
The safety card shows how to use the vest.
Let's do it. All right, we are clear on 2. Packs off. Starting 2. Watch from the wing view. How about that? Sound on.
One more time.
texting, talking, everything has to be in airplane mode or powered off at this time, please.
Alright, mate. Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Brake set, clear disconnection, show me the pin.
Alright, mate. Disconnecting toes, stand by.
Alright, we got a good start on 2. Disconnect, yes. Alright, I should remember how to do this. Been flying Airbus all this time. Is it this? And then this? I think, yeah. And then this. Yeah, that's how you do it.
Toes disconnected. Bypass pin, yeah, it's removed. I'll give you a thumbs up on the right and catch you next time. Have a safe flight.
Alright, man, see you. Ciao, ciao. Alright, there's 20-ish. Let's go outside for this one. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. Love it, man. Oh, wait, did I do the thing? I did the thing. Okay, cool. Alright, let's get the packs on. The gen's on. Packs on. The ISO back on. Pro heat. Hydraulic pumps. It's so funny how, like, if you don't do something long enough, you forget. And I have not been flying 737s much. I've been taking a break. And just completely forgot the startup sequence. So, alright, so with AP bleed off, APU off, APU gens off. Vulcan signs are on. Engines are all good. MCP set up, get all throttle on. Flaps. I have a lever for this. Let me show you. So flaps 5. That's good, 5. Do a flight control check. Gotta get that on the screen. Where's the flight control screen in this plane? System? Yeah, there it is. Man, I forgot to turn track IR on. That's fun. What's up, Camille? What up? I don't even need a checklist. You guys are my checklist. Legit. Alright, so right, center, left, center, back, center, forward, center. Rudder pedals, right, left. Alright, we're good. Flight controls are free and correct. Auto brake is RTO. There we go. And that is good. I don't usually go continuous until I'm like at the runway. So we'll go taxi lights on. Beacon lights are on. Brakes release. I think we're good. I think we're good. Gold Coast traffic. Qantas 16 taxi runway 14 via Alpha. Gold Coast.
Gold Coast traffic, Qantas 3318. We'll wait for the other Qantas. We'll taxi 14 behind them. Gold Coast traffic.
Sweet. Dog Hot says, Spirit Airlines has such beautiful planes, but I don't want to die. Funny, funny, funny. Am I missing anything for the Simbit World checklist? I think we're good. We got taxi lights on. We got our beacon light on. Logo light, all that good stuff is on. So I think we're good to go there. Let me turn the sound out a little bit. We're kind of clipping now. We're also using the butt kicker. Let's get a drive by. Oh yeah. That is what a 737 sounds like. Oh, we'll turn here eventually. This is why I say headphones on, man. Clear left, clear right. That wing view. How much is a Qantas plane? I don't know how to answer that. Oh my god, yes, the Zibo sounds never get old. What's up, Camille? Welcome to the stream. I'll let you know once we get in the air about my opinions on 12.1. Or, oh yeah, 0.1. See that transponder? And it's a short taxi, so we'll go continuous. Here we go, happy. There you go. Well, arm L nav, V nav. I think we're good to go, guys. I think we are good to go. There's a runway. Let's go ahead and flight attendant, see if take off. Watch our speed here, doing 25 knots.
Cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Okay, this is a 737 for Qantas Airlines. Alright, lights on. Alright, see if I can line up from the X. I just love these sounds on the outside, so I can line up from the outside view. Go coast traffic. The Qantas 16 is taking off runway 14, departing to the south. Go coast. %. Yeah, ready? Chat, are you ready? Are you ready, chat? Let me see those airplane emojis, chat. Sound up for Zibo ASMR. Alright, I think I'm good in here. Straight out departure. Oh, we're going full toga, baby. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Alright, here we go. Brakes release. Oh my god. Rotate.
Gold Coast traffic, Qantas, 3318, landing at runway 14, Gold Coast traffic.
Positive rate.
You're up. It was worth it. It was worth it. It was so worth it. See you, Gold Coast. It was so worth it.
1,000.
Alright, we're up. 1,000 feet. Some trim. What do you mean check the wings? What's wrong with the wing? Nothing wrong with the wing. Alright, flaps up. Trying to do too much. There's so many things to see. I gotta fly the plane. Alright, nose up really fast. And autopilot on. There we go. Autopilot's on. Alright, oh, we're in the clouds. Once we get out of the clouds, we'll do a flyby. Alright, gear off. Passing 4,000. Flaps are up. Alright, watch out for the breakout. Have the passenger stop screaming yet? I think they're done.
Gold Coast traffic, Qantas 3318, departing runway 14 on the Apache 5, Gold Coast traffic.
Alright, breaking through the first layer. The redneck urge to off-road a jet. Oh man. I'm gonna bring it back so we can go outside. Bring it way back. So you see right now that plane is kind of dark because we're still under the cloud cover. Well, we were. Yeah, we're sort of out of cloud cover. Yeah, the sun. But you'll notice that there's no shadowing on the lower level of clouds, which is why this shot looks just a bit off. Because like you should be seeing the shadow from this cloud here down here somewhere. So although the clouds do look better in the new version of X-Plane, like you don't see the Minecraft clouds really. If you look around, like that looks way better. Okay, now my plane's bright. So the clouds look way better as far as how they're forming up, but we are missing that shadow, and I do have my settings turned all the way up. Alright, let's pay attention here. So we need to go land lights off, and we are being graded by Simbit World as we fly, so we don't want to get too distracted here. Alright, we'll do off, continuous there, lights off. We'll turn off the wing well lights, we'll leave the beacon lights, strobe lights, and logo lights on as we're fine. We'll go ahead and ping the cabin as we come past 10,000 feet now. And VNAV is on. Go ahead and hit standard, because I believe the transition altitude out here in Australia is 10,000 feet. So we'll go into standard there, standard barrel. And we're looking good. So we were climbing, top of climb is about 55 miles. We're headed to Agape as of now, or whatever it's called. But yeah. So otherwise though, besides the missing shadowing, the plane, like I feel like I think all the graphics look softer. Like the edges are not as crispy. If you guys remember in the older version of X-Plane 12, the anti-aliasing just wasn't quite right, you know, and it was a bit crispy. Even the shadows, actually that right here is still kind of jumping around, but this is actually supposed to be smoothened out. If I zoom out, you'll see it looks much smoother. It's only when I zoom in that it gets really blurry looking and weird. So, but otherwise, most of the shadowing has gotten much sharper. But it definitely looks brighter. The colors look brighter, more vibrant. If you look at it from certain angles, definitely more realistic. That looks good right there. That looks really good. That looks really good. DJ Haas, how do I know which way to go? I put a flight plan into my aircraft before we took off, so the plane is basically flying itself now. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good in this lighting right here. Have I seen the first Descendant on Steam? No, I have not. Yeah, that looks really... Actually, you know, that looks really good. At this lighting over the clouds, with the sun hitting it like this, I'm a fan of how this looks right now. Alright, going to that next cloud layer now, as we climb up to 30,000 feet for cruise, guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think in chat as far as what it looks like? I have my settings turned all the way up. We're max settings. So this is what it looks like on Ultra. Look at that wing flex. Look at that beautiful wing flex. There's some turbulence going through this higher layer. And if I turn that depth of field effect on from the wing view, let's see if I can get the, I can blur out the actual cabin itself. Yeah, like that. A little bit less. So now, if you can see, you see like the actual cabin, like the window is actually blurred out, but the wing is in full. Oh, I didn't do that. Is fully in focus. That's pretty nice. Screenshot. Can I show you the back of the plane, like the cabin? Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Mostly the crews would do that. Do a flip, not on purpose today, Cowful. Irv is saying to you, both of y'all, with your intrusive thoughts. Not today, not on purpose. We'll do some flips on Friday when we're flying fighter jets. What's up, Jay? What's up? Welcome back, man. Good to see you. Is that a real recorder in the cockpit? I don't think it actually does anything. I think you can click on it, but I don't think it actually does anything. Aviation fan, welcome to the stream. Man, look at that wing flex. How are you? Good to see you. I know, don't listen to those inner voices. Flip the plane. Yeah, I got you, Haas. I can show the back, actually the cabin, in a little bit. Not just yet, though. I want to enjoy this view here. Are we still climbing? Yeah, we still got about 10,000, 7,000 feet to go. You were on... I was just on a flight, and it's so crazy how real it is from the real thing. Yeah, sometimes, honestly, the game looks better than real life. Sometimes. I was doing a flight myself a while ago, and I was like trying to take a photo with my phone out of the window seat. And I was like, man, this looks nothing like the game. Well, it's not nothing like it, but like it didn't look as... Oh, is that rain way up here? That sure is rain. I was like, man, I can't get a good shot. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Do we get served a meal on this flight? You're starving. Yeah, man, I got you, homie. I think we got some what do you call those things? The biscuits, the ones that Delta gives you. We got some of those, so I just asked the flight attendant. Why not flip? We already mowed the grass. Hey, one event at a time. One event at a time. You're amazing, CR7. Thank you, appreciate it. You don't want to leave the toilet in case you miss something. Yep, Zibo signs are on, but we're not flipping this plane, guys. We are not flipping this plane. I don't care how much you donate or how much you beg, I'm not flipping this plane. But yeah, we have a little bit of turbulence, we gotta wait. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and let people know that. PA system, turbulence. Looks good though, man. It looks really good. Look how the rain just stopped.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has asked the flight attendants to remain seated with their seatbelts on in their jump seats until we pass through this area of turbulence. We do apologize for the delay in our service.
What up, Richie Fly, Mr. Infinite Flight? Good to see you, man. What do I prefer, Microsoft Flight Sim or X-Plane? Honestly, right now, like when I'm choosing a flight, I tend to lean towards Microsoft because I have a lot of scenery there. I've invested a lot of money there now. It's been more active with more releases and things like that. But I still love X-Plane. X-Plane still has a place in my heart and in my sim. So I'm gonna keep playing X-Plane. It is getting better. So it is getting better. Thank you so much, Black Shark, for the subscription. Good to see you, man. How are you doing? How do I like the new turbulence? Well, I don't know if this turbulence is new. I like it. I thought we always had turbulence. That's why I'm like kind of confused about that talk. Like people were like, "Oh, how do you like the turbulence?" Like I thought we already had it. Like, is that new? When did we get new turbulence? And what's new about it? So it looks like we're just gonna barely ski over the top of these clouds. We're passing 28,000 feet for 30,000 feet, which is our cruise level today, which is just barely above this top layer of clouds we're getting. I don't think they changed the contrails. We're not yeah, we are contrailing. Look at that. Look at that. That's sick. That looks good. Biscoffs, that's what it's called. Biscoff cookies. Fireball 89er81, welcome to the stream, man. We are on X-Plane 12 today. Yes, sir. Do they have random incidents like engine fire or low oxygen warnings? You can queue up stuff like that. If you wanted to have a chance of that, you could actually queue that up, I believe, in the EFB, and it'll give you a random event or failure, and you have to deal with it. I am not expert enough to be able to handle most of those events, so I just have them turned off for me. But yes, you could if you wanted to. Yeah, it looks pretty good, man. It looks pretty good. This version, they changed the new turbulence to make it more stable. Okay, was it just more too exaggerated before, I guess? This is my first time flying with the new update through turbulence, so that was new. Alright, so we are leveling off now. We are cruising. Top of descent is in 236 nautical miles. So it gives you guys 200 miles to ask anything you want in the chat before we descend. Anything you want to see or hear or whatever. I'll go ahead and turn the seatbelt signs off so you guys will feel free to move around the cabin as you need. We've gone through that turbulence and we are now good to go. So I think that's all good. We've leveled off.
Well, folks, for an initial cruise altitude now, it should be a relatively smooth flight. Seatbelt sign is off. Please only move around the cabin when that sign is off. And anytime you're in your seat, I do request your seatbelt fasten about you regardless of the seatbelt sign. Moving up Cape a little closer. Meanwhile, please sit back, relax, enjoy the trip with us.
My description says Microsoft Flight Sim. Does it? Oops. I meant to change that. What up, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. I can't even say your name without getting demonetized, but welcome to the stream. Glad you made it out. Look at that contrail, another plane flying by. That was pretty cool. Heard it during cool. What is your departure and arrival destinations and which country? We are in Australia today, Marco, and we departed out of Gold Coast, Australia. We're flying to Sydney, Australia. Nice short flight today. Somebody asked to see the cabins. Let's do that real quick, and then we'll come back and check on everything else. So let's go ahead and hop out of the seat. We'll let's see. We'll have James Johnson. How about you take care of the FO for a bit while we go to the back and check things out. We'll open the door up and walk back here. So I know a lot of you guys have never seen this plane before. Never seen. Oops. Just kidding. So we'll get him out of the seat. Walk back here. I know a lot of you guys never seen this plane before. But we're in a Zibo 737, and here's a galley where you get all the drinks and cookies, things like that. And I think we should shut this door behind us so that nobody sneaks in the front and tries to, you know. So we got some Cokes and whatnot over here. Is my performance on the ground better? Honestly, man, I have a 4090 and a NASA computer. My computer's already overkill, so I'm not seeing a big difference in performance because I was not struggling with performance to begin with. You guys have the worst advice. Somebody just asked me to open the door. No, absolutely freaking not. We don't have pilot uniforms. We just wear our regular clothes. But yeah, I'm curious of that too, Black Shark. I wonder how the performance has changed. Is performance better in X-Plane after this update? I would love to know. I hope it is, because I know that a lot of people struggle. I don't want people to have a crazy expensive computer just to run X-Plane to its full extent. You know what I mean? And on that note, someone was asking me how much is like a decent PC that can run flight sim. I would say you're gonna have to spend, if you want to run like high on Microsoft Flight Sim or X-Plane, like high-end settings, you're probably looking at 2,000 on PC only. You might be able to find a deal to get that lower, but I'm thinking 2,000 on high. If you get a PC that costs like $500 or even $800, you can run Microsoft Flight Sim, you can run X-Plane, but you're probably going to be on low settings where you have to turn stuff way the heck down, at least until they optimize it some more. So that's my thoughts, but if anybody in chat is an expert on computers, definitely chime in on that, because I am not an expert, so take my opinion as you want. In Infinite Flight A380, you can open the windows now. Guess who forgot to close them before takeoff? That's funny, Richie. That's hilarious. Did you get a cabin depressurization for that? I'm already in that club, Marcus. Already in that club. Yeah, 4070 Ti is plenty. Plenty. You have a laptop for around $700 and you're able to run high. Oh, that's great. That is great. Well, then I'm wrong then. I was wrong. Maybe you can run high settings. Honestly, I see a massive difference between high settings and ultra settings. If you just run high settings, a lot of computers can run that pretty good. Surprisingly. Go to the emergency exit here. Look at that wing. Look at that beautiful wing. That's nice. Get around 45, 60 FPS. Pretty good, man. That's really good. What laptop you got? Yes, Neil. This is the Zibo 737 on X-Plane 12 on the news 12.1 update. Open. Can you open this door? There is. You guys are such a bad influence. There is a click spot here. There is a click spot here, and I'm using all my might to not all my strength, all my mental strength not to click on it. Logitech, Ideapad Gaming 3. Oh, what up, Austin? With some liveries, you'll find a customized cabin. You might find different things on the screens, different colors, different lights back here. So you can customize that in your livery. I think my livery has it customized too. Beep 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 beep. Alright, back in the flight deck. And let the intrusive thoughts win. No, no, this is my career flight. Anything I do affects the future. I'm trying to get hired with another airline after this, and if I go crash this plane, I could kiss that goodbye. I'll be stuck with Qantas for the next 2 years. Anyways, Roscoe, what's up, bro? Every time I see your name, I think about chicken and waffles. That sounds good. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream, bro. Let's talk about American Truck Sim just for a second. New update came out today, this morning. At least I saw it this morning. And I went to, to kind of mess around with it. I was gonna do like a little short drive, whatever. And my darn American Truck Sim is crashing. Every time I try to load my save, it crashes. So that sucks because I'm supposed to stream that tomorrow, and I gotta figure that out in the next 24 hours. Let's go outside. You never seen an airplane that's clean, Black Shark? Oh, we're going through a cloud. Yeah, I think that's what it is, Fistral. I mean, all of them are out of date now, right? Update came out this morning. Nothing is updated. None of my mods have updated. It did tell me that there's a couple mods that I have to take out of my my list, which I did, and even after taking out those incompatible mods, it still crashes on startup. So I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. I hope it's nothing like essential, because there's a few mods that I gotta have when I fly. There's a few that I got to have. And going through there, I've already have it like in the perfect order. Everything was working before. This is the problem with freaking ATS updates. This is the problem. Yeah, I'm using Ruta's truck, so I'm hoping it's not a Ruta thing. I don't know, we'll see. I'll have to mess with it after this stream and see if I can get it working again. We might do a double header tomorrow, guys. We might do 2 streams tomorrow. I got another flight sim thing that came up that I might want to stream, so we might do a flight sim and a trucking stream tomorrow, maybe, depending. If you don't see me do trucking tomorrow, is because I couldn't figure out the crash the desktop problem. But my priority is to do that trucking stream tomorrow. Hope we don't get any icing in this cloud, because it is kind of raining. We're getting a tiny bit of precip in this particular cloud underneath us. Does our weather radar work? Let's turn our weather radar on. Weather. I don't see anything yet. You're still running Zmods and Ruta's Classic? Okay. How do you set the cruise cabin cruise altitude, Richie? It's up here. Right here. This is your cabin cruise altitude. So 30,000 feet, and you set your landing altitude as well, and you just put in auto. And then right here will show you what our actual cabin altitude is compared to what our actual altitude is. So on the left is showing we're at 30,000, I believe, but the cabin altitude is only 5,000, I think. You usually give it a couple days. Yeah, sadly I don't have a couple days. I'm streaming tomorrow. Yeah, that's true, Chuck. That is true. It's annoying, but it is a part of our life in American Truck Sim. It happens every update. So, Marco, am I flying Boeing? Yes, I am. Getting a little bit of bounce right here. A little bit of bounce. Will I test 12. This is 12.1. We're using 12.1 right now. You got the wheel at Micro Center. You must live close to Micro Center. That's a drive for me from my side of town. But I'm surprised they had the wheel at Micro Center. Last time I went there was actually before it released, but I know they have Moza products at Micro Center. I didn't know they had the trucking wheel. That's pretty cool though. Well, let me know, man, what you think. Seriously, I'm interested to know what you think of the wheel. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully it works good for you. No problem, Stephen. Yeah, I forgot to update the title to X-Plane, so sorry about that. But we are in X-Plane 12 today, flying the new updated 12.1. That's what you're watching and seeing on your screen right now. Flying in the Zibo 737-800. I have not updated this plane for a couple days, so I'm not sure if there was another update to this plane in the last 24 hours. But this version is about 48 hours old. Welcome back, Oscar. Welcome back. But we're kind of like in this cloud. I might climb, so I want to get above it. I don't like just flying in the freaking cloud the whole flight. How far out are we? 150 miles? Yeah, I'm going to climb up to, let's try 32. Alright, 32 would be vertical speed. And we'll go up to 32,000 feet. We'll see how that does for us. I probably should use flight change mode. That's what I should have did. You just got GSX. You're downloading it now. Sweet, man. Be patient with it at first. There might be some setup you need to do in the beginning, but once you get it working, man, GSX is 100% worth it. You keep a spare wheel if your G27 fails. You get the other. You got two G27s. Well, that's a problem. The fact that your G27 is failing in the first place, that should never happen. You need to get a new wheel in general. It sounds like the G27 is not reliable. It should be failing on you every time. They had 3 available, plus they had an adapter. It was a content creator moment. I know exactly what you mean by that. That's funny. That is funny. Last update was May 12th? Okay, so I have that one then. Sure. I downloaded, today's the 15th, so yeah, a couple days ago. Yeah, I know, Jose. As a German, interested as well in flying for Lufthansa and a virtual career, am I interested in flying Lufthansa? I'm not against it. I think I actually like flying in and out of Germany. They have some really cool airports. I like Munich and what's the other one? Frankfurt. Aviation, my graphics are set to ultra. That looks good. That does. I like the reflection off the side of the aircraft. Like, I miss this. This is what I miss from the Zibo, is those engines. Look at the engine. Look at the detail in the engine. I feel like in Microsoft Flight Sim, they're all just too blurry. Let me get a better angle at it. Yep, Mrs. Roscoe said yes too. Oh yeah. Anytime my wife says yes to making anytime my wife says yes to like really anything, I'm like, yeah. Like, it was so funny. I think what was it? I was making a decision on something. I was gonna buy something. I can't remember what it was. I was on the fence about buying it in general, like for myself. Like I wasn't 100% sure that I even wanted it. It was too much. It cost too much to just go and buy without her knowing. And so I was like, I gotta tell her. Like, I can't just go do this thing without letting her know. But I wasn't sure if I wanted it, if I wanted to go that route. And so I asked her about it, and then she said like, yeah. And I was like, okay, well, say less. Like, I don't know if I want it, but I'm getting it. You know what I mean? Like, David, what's up? Welcome to the stream, man. So no, this is not on Xbox. This is X-Plane. And And sadly, you know, it's so funny. X-Plane, Xbox, like it's a perfect mesh. Like they should definitely work together, but it's not gonna happen. They already got Microsoft Flight Sim. But yeah, this is X-Plane, and it's only on PC and Mac. So the benefit is, if you're on Mac, you can play this natively on a Mac computer. Microsoft Flight Sim is not natively supported on a Mac. That's one thing I do have up on them. That's one thing they got up on them. I agree with you, Black Shark, as well. I think X-Plane 12 should have released in this current state. Even though it still has work that needs to be done, it's not perfect. Yeah, it's not perfect in any way, but it would be nice if it were released like this instead of how it did release. Your wife says that if you have the toys at home to play with, you'll stay home. That's 100% true. I don't really go out anymore. I don't. I mean, they have to force me to get out the house. I posted on my story a couple weekends ago. Went out to the movies. It's been a while since I've been out to a movie. But like, I don't know, like everything is here. Like unless I'm going out to do something with my actual real life friends or my wife, like I have no reason to leave the house. All my hobbies, the things that I do for fun are right here in these walls. Do I like X-Plane more than Microsoft Flight Sim? No, I don't. I still like it. I love it. But I wouldn't say more. What's up, Lily 005 or 0005? Welcome to the stream. You remember me from Infinite Flight? Really? Do you still play Infinite Flight yourself? Good to see you though, man. Welcome back. I love meeting people from Infinite Flight. That's my people right there, man. Looking forward to meeting you guys at Flight Sim Expo as well. I think Infinite Flight's gonna be there this year. Yeah, they're gonna be there. Yes, Marco, we are cruising at 32,000 feet now. No problem, Roscoe. I'll catch you later, man. Your life is work, family, stream. Yep, that's about right. Work, family, stream, church. That's about all I do. Rock City is in the house. What's up, man? I caught you late yesterday. I think the stream was over when you hopped in, so glad to catch you today, man. You know what? I need to do that. Last year we did a lot of bike riding. We haven't done any bike riding in a while. We have bikes, and I really enjoy riding bikes. We have a really nice park out here that we can do like I think it's like an 8-hour drive on bikes, all in a park. And that was a lot of fun. We need to do that again. Like the thing is like, I grew up as a very active person. You know, I was always in sports. I was always doing things. And now that I'm older and I'm not in school, I'm not playing for any teams or anything like that. Like, you know, I'm supposed to just go work out, and I try to, but I don't like it. I don't like working out. I don't. It's boring to me. It's like, why am I here? But I would prefer to, you know, go do an active activity. Like, let's go work out by, like, playing basketball or football or, I don't know, something that actually has a purpose rather than being here just running on a treadmill or lifting weights for why? Who am I trying to impress? Nobody. Don't have a PC. You still play Infinite Flight? Sweet. You would leave if you had a PC. I understand. That's one thing I tell people about Infinite Flight. I think it's a great flight simulator. It's on mobile. And if you, for whatever reason, don't have a PC, can't have a PC, Infinite Flight is honestly the best option for you. So I'm loving that they're still filling that gap there. Mickety Mike, welcome to the stream. You just got your Flight Sim Expo tickets yesterday. Sweet, man. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you there. I'll be really excited to meet you guys out there at Expo in Vegas. Yes, PMDG did say they're not going to be, which was surprising. I was like, dang it, man. I was really blessed to get to meet them last year. They had the whole team out there at the Expo, so it was really cool to see them last year. So really kind of sad that I don't get to see them this year. They're a really big major player in the whole flight sim community, especially Microsoft Flight Sim. And these clouds keep getting higher and higher. I'm going to climb up to 34 now. 34,000 feet, and let's do level change mode this time. I'll bring our speed back to 7.4. Oh, hello. How do I get rid of you? There's a checklist in here. I forgot about that. How do I get rid of that? There's a click spot somewhere. Chat, help me out. How do I get rid of this checklist? I don't know how to get rid of it. I don't want it. I clicked on it on accident somehow. I'm using a yoke today, Josh.
1,000 to go.
Usually ride to play frisbee golf 2 hours away. Oh, that's cool. Oh, motorcycle ride. Okay. I'm like, dang. Freaking 2 hour drive just to play frisbee. So I was introduced last year by the Microsoft Flight Sim community team. CD, Jane, and the rest of them. They introduced me to pickleball. I had never played pickleball before. Never heard of it. It sounded weird. Like, what the heck is pickleball? But I played it with them last year. I think we were in... We were in Reno. Yeah. Was it Reno? I think we were Reno. But I got to play with them. We spent hours. Like, we stayed up all night. I don't think we left the court until like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning playing pickleball. And then we went to go eat at a restaurant that was open out there. But I actually liked it a lot. I was surprised how much I liked it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go home, and I'm not going to have nobody to play pickleball with. Nobody here knows what it is. We don't really play pickleball down here. At least nobody I know plays pickleball. So I have not played since, but I've been wanting to play. Today you got 3 level 1 violations because you kind of fell asleep on the VNAV and got below 10,000 feet. Oh my god, I forgot about those violations on Infinite Flight. Jeez, man. Maybe I can check the OPT cruise level and just climb to the max above the clouds. I could do that. I'm not sure. Will it still show me that? Cruise. Oh, yeah, max is 38,000, but we're not far. We're only 71 miles away from our top of descent, so I mean, we could. Look at it, we're already there again. So screw it, let's do it. 38,000. Sure, why not? Why not? We're not doing anything else. It's a short flight. Click on normal checklist at the page top. At the top of this page? Oh, thank you so much, guys. I used to have it to me all the time, and I could never remember how to get rid of it. Never remember how to get rid of it. 129er, I'm using the Thrustmaster TCA Boeing yoke. That's what I'm using. That's my go-to. Am I more Boeing or Airbus? I'm both. I am both. I can't choose between the two. I really can't. I cannot choose. Lately, I've been avoiding flying the 737.
Traffic ambulance 3910 from the IFR, TBM 900, 6 POB is 33 nautical miles on the radial 220 to Albury. Will be inbound with a Victor 1 arrival for the RNAV Yankee runway is 07 Albury. And sending through flight level 110.
I don't know where. I think he said he's landing in Aubrey. I'm not sure where that is. I guess that's somewhere in the area. TBM 900 on the radio. But I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, Boeing or Airbus. Yeah, lately I've been taking a break from flying Boeing because when I flew for Aeromexico, I flew. It had to be 100 flights. I was grinding because I was trying to get my. Again, you guys got to go back and watch the previous episodes of this series we're in right now. But I was trying to upgrade to a 787 license in my pilot career, and in order to do that, I need to fly a lot of flights, get a lot of hours, and so I grinded out flying for Aeromexico, trying to earn my 787 license. I only show a little bit of it on the video, but I did a lot of flying. And so after that, I was burnt out on 737s, because I flew it so much. And we hopped into 787, so I've been flying mainly 787s and Airbus since then. So Aubrey is nowhere near me. Okay, I'm not sure where he's going. Or maybe he's departing. Maybe he's leaving and going to Aubrey. I don't know. Would I fly NAT if it had a seat? What is NAT? Would I fly a NAT? What is that? What is a NAT? Is that like a Chinese plane? I don't know what that is. I am get to the city to build 4 square courts. But yeah, I had fun playing pickleball. It was a lot of fun. I'd never been into tennis, but apparently it's nothing like tennis. Do I fly on my personal time at all? Oh yeah, definitely. Yes, I do. I know a lot of streamers don't fly on their personal time, or they only fly when they stream, but I actually tend to do quite a lot of flying off. I actually fly more off stream than I fly on stream. You guys kind of get the highlights, and but outside of that, I do quite a lot of flying. Cabin out. Oh, okay, we didn't change the cabin altitude when we climbed up here to 38,000. Our cabin is still. Oh yeah, that's gonna be uncomfortable. So I don't know if that's even gonna change fast enough. So guys, the oxygen mask might be popping up in the back because it's gonna be a little thin up here. But our top of descent is still on the way. We're only 40 miles from it. I hope I changed to 380. It's cute. All right, so now it's 20 miles away. Yeah, so 20 miles from the top of descent. So we'll now turn VNAV back on. We'll then lower our altitude down to our bottom altitude of our arrival. So that's gonna be on here. So the legs. I think it's 6,000 or is it 3,000? We'll do 3,000. Let's do 1,900. 1,900. So change this guy down 1,900. You saw there's a new World War II air combat game coming. What's it called, Nightside? World War II is not my thing most of the time, but sometimes I get in the mood and I might want to try it. So if it's really good though, I'll definitely give it a try. Alright, good to go there. We're descending in just about 20 miles and it should descend on its own. We might look like Smurfs in the cabin right now. I'm sorry, my bad. My bad. That's what I'm saying. Like, is he talking about the gnat, the bug? It's called Combat Pilot. In Florida, those bugs have teeth. That's funny. Yeah, we might have a few less souls on board when we land in Sydney. Just hold your breath, guys. Hold your breath until the cabin altitude comes back up to 38. We should catch it on the way down, though. Those are called gators. Am I going to try the...
Traffic ambulance 319 driven down as Yankee approach runway 07, expected time to the field is 16:47. Aubrey.
Is he saying Aubrey or Albany? I don't know what he's saying. I can't understand him. He's really far away, though. He's really staticky. Alt cut horn button. Where is that?
Time to the field at 16:43. Ambulance 319 Aubrey.
Where's the alt cut horn button? Alt intervene, speed intervene. Where's that button at? Is it over here somewhere? I will disable it as soon as I find it. Up there next to the pressure settings. Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Thank you, guys. Alright, we're descending. Let's make the call.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck here, we are on our descent. Seatbelt signs going to be back off for our rattle. If you're up and about, please turn your seats to fasten your seatbelts. Still showing well ahead of schedule. Thanks again. Hope you have a nice week. Have you on here very shortly.
Captain Cross Country, welcome back to the stream. how are you digging X-Plane 12 compared to Microsoft Flight Sim these days? Honestly, I really haven't gotten back into X-Plane 12 a whole lot until about a week ago. Yeah, about a week ago for very special reasons. I'm testing a very special plane that you guys will be very excited about on X-Plane very soon. But, so I've been flying X-Plane a bunch more, making sure it's configured, it's working fine, and I've been really enjoying it. It's not bad, man. It's not as bad as people say. That's really all I gotta say about X-Plane 12. It's not as bad as people say. And it's actually a lot of fun to fly. You just gotta have scenery. You gotta have ortho. That's what it is. And so I've actually re-downloaded a bunch of scenery in the past week, so that I can have more options and more places to fly without having to fly into default scenery. That's really what it comes down to. And with this new update, obviously the visuals are looking much better. I think it looks much better in the sun, but underneath the clouds it still looks, I don't know, a little bit hit or miss in some areas, some angles. Matter of fact, let's take a look at the sun. Where's the sun? There's the sun. So one problem I have, oh my god, stop pressing that button, Blue. There we go. So one problem I have with X-Plane, which I think would make a massive difference, is we need sun glare effects. The sun looks like a freaking snowball in the sky. It looks better. It actually has a bit of a glow to it now. In the previous version of X-Plane, it's literally just a white circle with no illumination, or I mean, it has illumination, like it's emitting light, but you can't actually see it in the sim. And so now they've at least added a little bit of glow, but now I'm asking for a glare, kind of like I have it in Microsoft Flight Sim and I have in other games, because I feel like with that it would add so much to just the ambiance of the sim, having that actual glare effect. I don't know if they're going to add that, but I hope they do. Surely you are not in 2001 heading for New York. I am not, Master Keith. I'm surely not, sir. I'm going to do my best not to mow the lawn in Sydney. We've already mowed lawn today. Sydney's not paying me to mow their lawn, so I'm not mowing lawn for free. Have I considered trying Mirage 2000 DCS? Honestly, I have not considered it. It looks like a really good plane, but I'm not really interested in flying it. Honestly, I'm considering picking up the F4 when that comes out. I think next week. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting that, but I'm on the fence about that still. It might be a last-minute purchase for me that I get the F4 for DCS, but we'll see. But back to X-Plane. I've been enjoying flying X-Plane even before the update, so I'll definitely be continuing to fly even now, so I can kind of see how it handles different situations, different weather phenomena and whatnot. But we are descending now into Sydney, Australia, guys. We'll be there in about 20 minutes or so. Landing on runway 34 left is our expected. Ted, what's up, man? You're making a mission for it right now. And, you know, that's part of the reason, Ted. You're part of the reason why I'm considering. Like, I don't want the rest of our squad to be flying an F4 and I ain't got no F4. I've been thinking about flying an F5 with y'all, which would be, you know, but I might get it just to fly with y'all. Just to fly with you guys. I might do it. If it was up to me and only me, I probably wouldn't get it, but I might get it just to fly with you guys. You ordered the Windwing A320 FCU. It should be here tomorrow. I have not tried it cross country. I have not tried it. Let me know what you think about it, though. I already have the mini FCU, so I don't really need the Windwing one. What do I think about flying a private pilot career with the Vision Jet? That's two questions for me. First thing, I love the Vision Jet. Love that plane by Flight FX. Two, I love flying private pilot stuff too. So most of my private pilot career style stuff is look, that transition was not good. That transition from light to dark. Matter of fact, this actually looks really good. I'm sorry to cut you off there, Mr. Apple, but wow, the darkness of this coming from that like sun beaming down on the plane to now we're underneath overcast clouds. That is what it should look like. Look how gray and just murky that looks. That is actually really nice. The only problem I had was that harsh transition from light to dark that we had. It should have been much more much slower, but wow, that is nice. And you can see now we're out of that cloud layer, and now it's smooth. It's no longer getting that turbulence anymore. This is like a really good example of seeing the lighting has how it's changed. Look how dark that is now. You see the cockpit. The cockpit's kind of the same. I think they have some sort of ambient, not ambient, some kind of like special lighting for cockpits, because they don't ever seem to be the right color, in my opinion. Or not color, but the right brightness. They always kind of seem off. Same thing in Microsoft Flight Sim. It's also a bit off. Some kind of artificial lighting in the cockpit. But that looks really good. That looks really good, that back there. Now, it's another, I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, is we're not getting any shadowing on this cloud layer below us. And we should be. Like, these clouds should actually be dark. Not because they're rain clouds, but because they have their shadow on them. It should basically look like the bottom of these clouds up here. Down here. So that'd be a nice, that's a change that I would make. But other than that, man, we're headed in the right direction with X-Plane. We're headed in the right direction. This is definitely progress being made here. You're still surprised? A lot of these X-Plane aircraft developers haven't switched to Microsoft Flight Sim. I am too. I'm happy they haven't. But I am surprised too. Like, I mean, part of me, when Microsoft first came out and we had a lack of planes, I was really hoping that like people like Zibo, people like Tolis, like some of the developers that we really like, love, and cherish would go to Microsoft, because we know the quality of their product and we want to see that product in the Microsoft environment, right? That's what we wanted. But now it's like, well, if we lose all of the X-Plane developers of Microsoft Flight Sim, there won't be anybody making anything for X-Plane. And there's still people playing X-Plane, including me right now. Like, that cloud does look a little weird, but better than it used to be. Clouds definitely look much better than they used to look. But that's one thing I'm hoping for right now. I'll say this while we're descending. This thought, I've been thinking this, is that what X-Plane needs is a really heavy push on third-party developers. The sim is really not that bad, right? It's improving. They're making it better for every update. But what we need is more third-party developers making more stuff. We need more planes coming to X-Plane. We need more scenery. We really need more scenery coming to X-Plane, like the one we're doing today in Gold Coast by Exanos. That's what we need, because it's one thing to have the sim and all that, but you need to keep expanding on it. And that's why Microsoft is such a what are those lines back there? That's why Microsoft has become such like a vibrant community. It's like we're getting new scenery, new planes, new this, new that, like every week. And so it's like it's constantly changing. There's always something new happening. And we need that same thing with X-Plane. Again, it used to be like that before Microsoft came out, but we need it again. Do I have the Flight Factor 777 beta? Yes, I'm allowed to say I do, but I can't tell you anything else than that. I cannot tell you anything else than that. Once I am free to stream it and talk about it, I will do that as soon as they say I can. But I can't say anything more than that. I can't say anything more than the fact that I am flying it and I am testing it. And it is still in alpha, actually. It's not beta, it's in alpha right now. So they're working through some things. But that's all I can say. I can't say anything else. So don't ask. I won't ask.
All aboard!
Thank you so much. Who's that? Gus the Great for the subscription. Welcome to the blue team, my friend. Hope you're doing good. Happy Wednesday to you. Welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome aboard. I should get a job at Air New Zealand and fly 777s and short hauls. I thought about Air New Zealand, but I probably won't go to Air New Zealand because flying for Qantas, they actually have a decent amount of flights going to New Zealand and back. So this new schedule, they're actually starting right now. So this is the first flight of my new schedule for Simbit World with Qantas that I just generated like this morning. But we have some pretty interesting flights coming up. I got a couple flights going to New Zealand in and out. I think we're going to Queenstown or Christchurch, one of those places. That might end up being a video. Oh, look at the shadowing in the cockpit. Take a look at that. So again, one of the new changes to the X-Plane update is these edges. Now that's still, oops, sorry, that's still pretty jittery. But if you guys remember the old one, how bad that was, this is definitely a step up. And when you're zoomed out, you can't even notice that that's doing anything. You see that? Before, you could be way out here and it just look horrible. So that's good. It's actually my first time getting to see the sun shining through the cockpit from the inside. So that's a nice, that's a good look, I think. What do you guys think? The cockpit with the sun glaring in there with the shadowing. It's not bad. I like this view right here from like the behind the captain. So it doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. We're about to dive underneath these clouds though, so it's gonna get kind of dark here. Let's go ahead and go get the weather for Sydney as we're passing 10,000 feet. Let's get our landing lights on and seatbelt signs back on. Everything else is all right. If we get any rain, I might turn the anti-ice on, but it's not that cold. It's +5 right now. All right, what's the weather over in Sydney, Australia today? Let's take a look. All right, guys, winds are 350 at 5 knots. Visibility is pretty good, or pretty clear, it says. That's weird. It shows that we don't have any clouds, but there's definitely clouds here. I'm not sure what NCD means. Never seen that before.
Sydney traffic, Qantas 3318 is over Boar for the Boar the Boar 3 Alpha arrival, landing 34 left, Sydney traffic.
Alright, so he's on the way in. I think he might be behind. I believe he's behind us. 1027 is the altimeter though. Temperature is 14.13. I'm not getting any cloud information, which is weird. It says that Sydney's is VFR. So maybe this cloud layer is really thin and really high. We're also still just north of Sydney, so it's possible it could clear up when we get a bit closer. So it shows that Sydney's VFR right now. But we are descending via the Boar arrival, and we are expecting runway 34 left in Sydney. We'll be parking at domestic. I forgot the question of Mr. Apple. Did I forget? What was it? Captain Cross Country, yes. What was the question? I forgot it too. You're right, I did forget it. I was answering it and then we got off subject to something else. Remind me, Mr. Apple, if I didn't finish your question. I'm sorry. I get distracted. Do I use any weather plugins? Nope, none, not at all. I don't use any weather plugins on either X-Plane or Microsoft Flight Sim. You should not need that. I think the sim should make the weather look good. You shouldn't have to install a weather add-on. Weather is an essential part of aviation, and so I think that should be included. Look at it. Yep, I was right. Yep, so Sydney is in a VFR area, and there's just some clouds at the fly through to get here. Behind us, matter of fact, they're gone now. Okay. Here we go into Sydney. I've been requested by the FMS or FMC to put our speed brakes out, so we did exactly that. We've stopped at 9,000 feet, descending via the arrival, and the QNH is 1027. Go ahead and put that into our guy here. So we'll go 1027. We'll click on that, and we'll put that in over here on the right side as well. 1027. Beautiful. Alright, where are we? Heading gentle and head to Zonka. Make the call. Sydney traffic, Qantas 16 is overhead 9,000 feet, passing gentle to Sydney via the arrival. Expecting runway 34 left traffic, Sydney. Alright, so the airport is right there in front of us. Look off our nose. There it is. So that's our runway. So our arrival is actually gonna have us fly almost over the airport, make a right turn, and then loop back in to land on that runway down there. So we have to make it down to 1,600 feet in that time. So landing lights are on. Just double checking. Seatbelt signs are on. Good to go. I don't have a Sydney pack. I don't have like a Sydney city pack, so this is gonna be generic Sydney, default generic Sydney. We should have ortho though. Please tell me I installed the ortho. I think I did. There's a lot of city, you can't see it anyways, but I really hope that the scenery is also in there. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. So we took off out of Gold Coast by Axanos, and then the Sydney airport, the scenery I have is by Thai Models, and it is actually an X-Plane 12 scenery. I have really refused to fly into airports that have not updated the scenery to X-Plane 12. I think it's ridiculous if you have a scenery in X-Plane 12 and you haven't updated it to X-Plane 12. So I believe it is updated to X-Plane 12. But I also have heard that Fly Tampa is building a scenery for Sydney as well, and we know Fly Tampa does an amazing job as well. Oh yes, yes. So Vision Jet, yeah, I love the Vision Jet by FlightFX, and the private pilot career thing. I usually do all of my GA style flying with NeoFly right now. Simbit World does have some private airlines you can join to fly some private aircraft, but I mean most people who fly Simbit World are using it for the airline experience and not necessarily the GA experience. But you could do that. They do have the GA planes you can buy as a license and fly for those airlines. The real world GA airlines, you could do that if you want. But for me, if I fly like a Vision Jet or a private jet of any kind, I'm probably going to track that flight with NeoFly. But we haven't done it in a while. Today's flight was actually supposed to be a bush flight in Idaho, but then this came up, so I decided to do this instead. But we'll probably maybe push that stream back to next week. That's the plan, at least right now. As we're still holding up here at 9,000. Let me check my arrival, make sure we're at the altitude we're supposed to be at. Yeah, so it's 9,000. There's no more restrictions below that. Oh, nope, 6,000 now. But I do want to descend. So you can descend. Oh, here, we have descent coming up. Yeah, alright, cool. Alright, cool. We'll be descending soon. Good, good, good. Hopefully the replay works, because I can't wait to watch the landing replay. HD, what's up, man? Flight Tampa is an FPS hog and X-Plane. Oh no, I hope not. I hope not. I really hope not. I'm trying to think if I have any Flight Tampa sceneries right now. I don't think I do on X-Plane. I don't have very many like stuff. Like my X-Plane is very bare. I have ortho. I have a few, planes. I have like my jar ground handling and SAM, but I don't have a whole lot of plugins and stuff anymore on X-Plane. When I went to X-Plane 12, I got rid of everything. No weather mods, no visual mods, nothing. It's just X-Plane. Like I shouldn't even need any of that stuff. I should not. He can't wait for me to go off-road. Trust me, I'm trying not to go off-road on this landing. The only reason that happened on takeoff.
Traffic, Qantas 3318 is over Gentles, descending on the Boar 3 Alpha, landing runway 34 left, Sydney traffic.
Yeah, the only reason that happened on takeoff was because I was trying to watch from the outside view and the plane pulled to the right, so we ended up in the grass when we came back. So it is what it is. Let's go make our call. Sydney traffic, Qantas 16 left, downwind 34 left, Sydney. Alright guys, you guys ready? Let's go ahead and get prepared for the landing. Let me go ahead and check, make sure I have my ILS information in here. 110.1. 110.1. Put it over here too, why not? 10.1. Alright, that's set for the ILS. CRS is going to be 335. That's set, that's set. Good, good. Decision height is 1900. Airport elevation is 21. Let's go to our init ref page. Go to we'll land flaps 30, 145. That's good with me. We're on our base turn. We are prepared. Land lights are on. And we'll go engine continuous in a little bit. Not yet. But everything else is looking good. We are prepared to land and see. Look at that. That looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Like I said, I think it looks really good in the sunlight. I think it looks really good in the sunlight. Man, Man, we got everybody here. We got Rock City in the house. We got HD in the house. James Johnson in the house. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a great week so far. Hopefully work is not kicking your butt. Hopefully you're kicking work's butt. Making some good money out there on your lunch. Jorge, welcome to the stream, man. You've always seen a lot of Microsoft Flight Sim guys, but you like this a lot. You wonder how much this is going to bottleneck your CPU. That is a great question. Listen, Jorge, if you're on PC, man, X-Plane has a free demo. I recommend, before you consider buying it, go and pick up the free demo at xplane.com and see how it runs on your PC. You can mess around with the settings, see what your settings could be like. And if you're not hitting if it's not too bad, if it's within your liking, then you can pick it up for yourself, man. But yeah, X-Plane is still a great simulator. I know Microsoft is the more popular one, right? But X-Plane is still a great sim, and it's still making pretty big strides to becoming even better in the future. So they're definitely listening to the community. So if you do have problems, if you hate something, speak up, right? Leave a comment. Drop it on their forum, give feedback so they can go in the right direction in the future. But X-Plane, hands down, is the best flying sim, like flight model and whatnot. If that's what you care about, if graphics are not really what you care about too much, or you're okay with these graphics, but you like more flight model and systems, and X-Plane is gonna definitely be your go-to sim. Anyways, guys, we're turning left base to final. Runway 34 left here in Sydney. Sydney traffic, Qantas 16 left base to final. Runway 34 left, Sydney. What up, XP72 is in the house. What's up? Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing good. I believe XP will also be doing an X-Plane stream. Is that later today, I think? So definitely check him out on his next live stream. Not sure where he's flying to, but I know he always attracts a crowd. Kenny Elliott, what up, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. All right, we're looking good, guys. Looking real good. Speed's looking good. VNav is doing its thing. We're on FMC speed right now. VNav path. Go ahead and hit approach mode. That's gonna arm the approach mode. You can see now it shows VOR loc, which means we've captured the localizer for the ILS on a single channel. We're still below the glide slope though, which is that white diamond. And I'm gonna turn the sounds back up, so we can enjoy that on our arrival. Alright. Flight attendant seats for landing. Sweet dreams. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's go flaps. Flaps 5. Alright, we'll switch over to flight control cam. There she is. That wing is looking extra sexy today, ain't it? That wing is looking extra sexy today. Alright, we're on a 10-mile final. Speed is coming back nicely. Double check a few things here. Yeah, we're good down here. Drag? I got you, drag. Alright, that's enough drag. Alright, I have visual the airport. We are 10-mile final. Sydney traffic. Qantas 16, 8-mile final. Runway 34 left, City. Let's get this butter, guys. Drop.
Sydney traffic. Qantas 3318 is turning a left base. Runway 34 left. Sydney traffic.
Let's get some gear down, chat. You can actually see him behind us. Oh, I love this plane so much. Alright, 6 miles. Alright, flaps 15. Alright, now I'm gonna go continuous. Landing lights on. Alright, we're looking good. We're gonna have power back. 145. Alright, Chad, let me focus here. Let's get it. Gear is down, guys. 3 green indicated. Drop your landing predictions as we come into Sydney on runway 34 left. For part 12 of our virtual airline piloted career, we need to get the softest landing as possible, get the highest rating possible. We're looking for 100% today, guys. 100%, no less. Alright, we went armed at, there we go. Speed brakes are armed, and flaps 30. Alright, 3 miles. JW Cruise, you can get the add-on for the Thrustmaster Quadrant from Sierra Delta, and actually you can get 20% off, I believe, in the description if you're looking to get one. But you can check him out. I think he's on Etsy.
Sydney traffic, Qantas 3318 is turning a 12-mile final, runway 34 left, Sydney traffic.
Sydney traffic, Qantas 16 is on short final, 34 left, Sydney. Alright, how about we do some flying today, guys? How about we do some flying? My controls.
500.
Alright, my controls. Yeah, a little off to the left here. You see Sydney there, the skyline in the distance. 2 white, 2 red. Nope, never mind. Now we got 3 white. We're too high. Way too high. We're floating. That last notch of flap just came in. We're gonna push the nose down a little bit. We got plenty of runway, guys. We're gonna use it all. We're gonna use it all. No worries.
200. 100.
We got it. We got it. Don't worry.
50. 40. 30. 20.
Come on.
10.
Alright, you got reversals. Woo! Roll out. Oh, we missed that exit. We'll keep going. You have traffic behind us, so it's not slow too much. My guess is that was a 2-something. Probably a mid to high 200. That's my guess on that landing. Had to save it. Came in a little steep because we got too high, so I kind of forced it down. But again, plenty of runway. I wasn't too worried. Alright, left is clear. Right is clear.
For gate assignment information.
Yep, welcome to Sydney, chat. Welcome to Sydney. We'll take a right. Right here, we can make it. Yeah. Alright, we'll announce that we're clear once we get past the old short line. And we'll park at domestic today. Sydney traffic, Qantas 16 now clear of our runway, taxing back to domestic. Sydney.
Sydney traffic, Qantas 3318 is a 3-mile final, runway 34 left, Sydney traffic.
Alright, AP1. By AP at. Lights off. Flaps up. Taxi lights on. Anti-cuss. Steady, and we are good. Simbit World does judge you if you don't get your taxi lights turned on and your land lights turned off after landing. So you gotta watch out for that. That'll get you. That'll get you. So we're gonna park in the back. Yeah, scenery actually really nice. This by Thai Models here for Sydney. Pretty good. pretty decent. So we'll taxi to gate, get the engine shut down, get the passengers offloaded, and then we'll go back and watch the replay and see how we did. Thank you, HD. Appreciate it, man. I felt good about that landing. I mean, it was... We do have a head shake thing on, so we do get a little bit of a G-force, but that's how it should be. So I'm really curious to see how they look from the exterior view and what our landing rate ended up being here at the end. That's where you caught me taking off on our last video in the 787 from the international terminal on the other side. I've gotten pretty familiar with this airport. I've been flying for Qantas for about a month now, and been in and out of
Sydney traffic, Qantas 3318 is clear from the 34 left on Bravo 9, taxiing to the ramp via Bravo, crossing runway 25.
Been flying a lot in and out of Sydney and Melbourne. Those two airports Qantas flies out in and out a lot. Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane are like the three airports that you see a lot if you fly for Qantas. Now all these spots are taken, so I'm going to take the Jetstar because he doesn't belong back here. He don't belong back here, Jetstar. Look at all these Qantas. I'll take this spot here. And he'll disappear when I pull up behind him. That's Traffic Global. It's my AI traffic. There you go. And we have the VDGS, Visual Docking Guiding System. Too far. I stopped, bro. I stopped. Alright, brake set. Throttle's off. Flaps should be up. Empty engine. Taxi lights off. And shut them down, let them up. Now we're gonna listen from the outside. I want you guys to hear this shutdown. I want you guys to hear this. I want you guys to, I can't wait. We got come on, come out here with me. Come out here. Come out here. Y'all ready? I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready for this right here. Let's go from this view right here. Let's see. I might have a view already outside. Let me see. No, I don't. Okay, we'll use the manual view. It's fine. It's fine. Actually, I do the walk-around view. I have a walk-around camera now. I'll do that. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Shut them down. Come on, down. Thank you, XP. Yes, sir. That sounds so good. When I tell you, I'm not sure how many of you guys have been, how much time you guys have spent at airports. When I tell you this is the most accurate sounding 737 I've ever heard. Yeah. Alright. Engines are shut down. We're on APU power. Beacon light is now coming off. We should now get the jet bridge. I'm not sure if it's automatic or if I gotta call it. Yeah, it's not automatic. So let's go ahead and jump over to Simbit World real quick and see how we did. So let me, I guess I gotta pull up my screen, don't I? Wait, I wonder if I could, let me see if I can make a OBS thing for Simbit World. Give me a second. So I don't have to show my whole screen. So I got like a lot of chat stuff on here right now. Let me see, give me a second, guys. Take a look at how we did, and then we're gonna leave for our replay. Window capture. Yeah. There it is. Oh, sweet, I can do it like this. Oh. Okay, bet. Alright, that's how we're gonna do it then. I like that. I'm editing some things on the spot. What happened to my camera? Alright, we're back. Put it here. Add scene. And Simbit World. There it is. Alright, boom! That's too big. Okay, let's put it right here. You should be able to see that, right? Can you see that alright? Alright, sweet. Gonna move it down here. So this is the program we've been talking about all stream. It's called Simbit World. And it allows you to, it tracks your flights. You can fly for different airlines, and those different airlines will pay you virtual money. And as you fly for your career, you earn ratings and scores and things like that. And the higher your rating, the higher your score, the more hours you have, the better rank you can have. And the better rank you get, the more you get paid. But also, the better airlines will be willing to hire you. If you have a very low ranking, you might not get with a good airline, you know. So you might have to fly for a cheaper budget airline. Geo, he knows what I'm talking about. So anyway, this is kind of like the flight screen. I'm just gonna hit. We'll go to flight here, and I'm gonna submit this flight real quick. Hit submit flight. Let's say yes. Uh-oh. Okay, good. It's submitted. Let me check and make sure nothing else crashes. So Volanta, which was also tracking in the background, gave us a landing. Oh, that's not too bad. Volanta gave us a landing rating of 167. So I am very happy with that, especially in X-Plane. Like, that's one thing about X-Planes. When you get a good landing, you actually feel like you deserve it. Like, you got to work for your landings in X-Plane because it just feels so much more realistic. It feels like you're actually flying a real plane. So that's what Volanta says. Let's see what Simbit World says about it. So this is our next flight. I have to fly out to Norfolk Island. That actually might be a video. That's a very interesting place. So I may do another video to show you guys that location. Anyways, that'll probably be on Microsoft Flight Sims. Go over to logbook. Captain Geo, you're halfway to get type rated in the 787, bro. Go get it, man. It's a lot of fun to fly the 7.8. You can fly short hauls and long hauls with the 7.8, depending what airline you fly for. So, ooh. Okay, that's actually fine. Yeah, so we got a score of 99 and an XP of 79. That's what scared me. So I saw 79. But that's because it's a short flight. That's why it was so low. Great. You can't see this one. Yeah, so it's a pop-up, so you can't actually see this next screen. It just popped up. But basically, only thing we failed on was apparently my landing lights weren't on during takeoff. I'm not sure how that's possible. They were definitely on. But that's the only thing we got docked for, and our score was 99. Our landing rate was 167. That's what Simbit World also gave us. Block time of 123. Landing G-force of 1.0. We got 79 XP. So that's what how that went. So good. A good flight. Good rating. That'll be good. That's going to go really well for our flight career here. So let's go ahead and get out of this now, and we'll hop back into the sim, and we'll go watch our replay. But that, my friends, was Simbit World. You can get it on, link is in the description, but you can also get it on Sim Market. Oh, you're flying with Aero Mexico now. How you like it? I was just there not long ago. How you like Aero Mexico? Alright, so to do this, we need to do a couple things, guys, because I don't want any doors open and crap. Alright, our front door is closed, yes? Alright. Front door is closed. It has cones down there. We need to get rid of those cones. I don't know how to get rid of those cones. Is that part of the scenery? I think it is. I think it's part of the scenery. Okay, let's rewind back to tape. The tape. I'm scared to do this because sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Also, I forgot your name, man. The guy who was flying along with us. Thank you so much for flying, man. Hopefully you enjoyed the flight as well. Always a pleasure to have you guys flying along with me on these flights, long or short. So thank you, man, for taking the time to fly with me, and hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. All right, I'm gonna rewind it back. I'm gonna get out of Vatsim. I'm gonna close a few of these extra windows. There we go. I'm just gonna hit rewind and we'll see what happens. Do I know when Sim Update 15 is coming out? I know that today they just pushed another Sim Update 15 beta for anyone who's using Sim Update 15 beta. So there is a new beta today, but I don't know when that's going to be public. I'm not a part of the beta of Microsoft Flight Sim right now, so we'll see. You'll be doing LA to Mexico City soon. That's a really good flight. I've done that multiple times with Aeromexico Geo. That's a really good flight. I actually really enjoy flying Aeromexico. It has some really cool flights in and out of Mexico City to South America, to even over to Europe, and as well as over to the US as well. Great Eagle, thank you, man. I'm sorry I forgot your name, but thank you, man, so much. Appreciate it, bro. Thanks for keeping you company. Absolutely, bro. Thanks for keeping me company. We gotta do it again. We gotta do it again. We got to do it again. I'm still rewinding. I guess we sat here for a while, didn't we? All right, here we go. I think we're backing up. Engines turn back on. I'm scared to click and drag it. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. But then also sometimes rewinding doesn't work. So I don't know what to do anymore, man. It was much more reliable in X-Plane 11, the replay system. Much more reliable in X-Plane 11. Let me go ahead and close out of the Simbit world so it doesn't think I'm flying again. I'm gonna turn off the butt kicker. I don't need that in the landing. Alright. Look at the ground traffic is driving backwards. Yeah, so I am. Oh, we stopped. I forgot we stopped there. So as far as the career, yes, I am considering looking at a new airline. I want to do a few more flights for Qantas. There's a few more destinations that I want to check out while I'm here, and then I'll be looking to fly somewhere else. I don't know where I'm going to go yet. I have a few ideas, but it has to be somewhere that has a 777 because we know Flight Factor 777 is coming out soon, but also the PMDG 777 is coming soon. I want to make sure that I'm in position to, take advantage of that when that comes. I don't want to be flying for an airline that doesn't have a 777 and, be wanting to fly the 777, you know what I'm saying? So, watch it from the outside view first with Sydney in the background. Let's see how we did. Turn the sound up too for this one. Hopefully the spoilers will come out. So it flared pretty aggressively there. Oh, butter, baby! Wow. Yo, if we didn't have tire smoke, I wouldn't have even known we were on the ground. If we didn't have tire smoke, I would not have known we were on the ground. Let's see that again. Sheesh. Otra vez.
Unable to find.
I don't have a ground, like a view underneath. Bruh. Man. That was way better than I expected. Way better than I expected. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that, man. I always appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much. Let's watch a couple from the wing view, and then we'll do the spotter cam. Let's start off with the right. I think that's where all the action is, on the right side. One thing they're missing in this scenery, and it might come with the Sydney City Pack maybe, But when I flew this route into Sydney on Microsoft Flight Sim, all over here, there's no trees over here. This is all actually a big like dock for shipping containers and stuff like that. So that's kind of, yeah, I'm not really a fan of that. Watch from the wing. Oh yeah, watching the wing. All right, guys, I'm gonna shut up here. I'm gonna turn it all the way up. Take a listen to this landing. You ready? All right, that's far enough. Oh man, good old HD, good old X-Plane HD, man. Good old X-Plane, yeah. Let's watch it from here so we can see the reversers again. Oh wait, hold on, I forgot. We have like cameras and stuff we can use. Hold on a second. Let's turn the depth of field on. Now it blurs out a few things. That's pretty dope. All right, cool. All right, run it. Yeah, wing flex. I could watch this a bunch of times. Alright, now we need to watch this from the outside view. How about a threshold cam? I like that idea. Threshold cam it is. Let's go here. We're gonna turn off the depth of field for this shot. We might be able to use it, but not yet. Put it back here. Behind the extended center line. And cover your ears. Okay, hold on, that sounded too good. Again. Alright, take a listen to this flyby. Money shot. Money. Wow. I am losing a little bit of FPS here, trying to zoom in this far with all the trees and foliage. I have my object density turned all the way up, so when I zoom in that close, it does get a little choppy there, a little slow motion. So we'll get a little bit close to the aircraft this time. That was pretty sick. That was pretty cool. Let's try from over here somewhere. All right, one more time from runway side. Send it. I say I love watching the landings in X-Plane. Just the way I say this every time, but the way that the aircraft absorbs the the weight as it touches the ground, you can actually see the whole weight transfer happen through the gear, through the wing flex, through everything. Boy. Alright, before we get out of here, guys, any request for a landing view, let me know. I'm watching from the side here one more time, but we're about to get out of here, guys. This was a lot of fun, and we'll be back again tomorrow for yet another stream. Planning to do some trucking if I can. If I can get American Truck Sim to cooperate with me, I'll definitely do some American Truck Sim in Nebraska. Also hoping to, again, well, it kind of depends on how things line up, but I might also do a flight sim stream as well tomorrow. I can't tell you what I'm doing yet, but you can probably guess what I might be doing. Get the camera back here. Yeah, that's where I want. Oh, look at that shot right there. Sickness. That's a screenshot right there. That's a freaking thumbnail. All right, from ways out. Qantas 737. I do not use auto ortho anymore. I'm all custom now. Look at that. It looks so real, except for this horrible grass in front of me. Other than that, it looks so real. Why do I not use auto ortho anymore? I had so much trouble with it, man. It just pissed me off. I was like, I'm done. I'm not using this anymore. It was just such a headache to set up. It just, yeah. I mean, it worked for me for like a couple flights, or a few flights. And then X-Plane updated, or auto ortho up, something updated, and it broke it. So I mean, I'm sure if I try it again, I could get it working again. But even the quality of the actual ortho itself is fairly low to what I like as far as like the actual ortho. If I make my own ortho, I only go as low as zoom level 16 everywhere, as high as 17, 18 in some very detailed places. But yeah. So yeah, I gave up on auto ortho and I'm back on ortho XP. So the ortho you see me using right now though is actually a pack. Now you can Google this. There is a Australian ortho pack. You can download just with one download the entire continent of Australia, and that's what I have. That's what I'm using right now. So it's actually a little bit lower quality than what I would normally do for my personal ortho. But I mean, I got the whole freaking country, so I'm cool. And most of it I'm just gonna fly over anyways. So that's what we're using right now. But if you see me flying over the States or anywhere else in the world, I have ortho, and I don't have ortho for everywhere. Only certain places that I fly to often. But let's do a tower cam from this side. And I did actually just this morning order another 8 terabyte hard drive for that reason. Partly because my video stuff too. Man, it sounds so good. Honestly, I kind of wish PMDG sounded that good. I love you, PMDG, but if you could, like, if you could revamp the sounds, you know. Thank you. Does too many external hard drives affect performance of games? I don't think so. I don't think so. It is possible if you have like a really cheap external hard drive and you're trying to run a whole game on it, you might have performance problems if you try to run a whole game on it. But for my external hard drive, I only put my scenery on it. The actual games are sitting on my SSD. Alright guys, that is today's Butter Cam of the day. That is a wrap for me. Thank you so much, Shaq, Kimmy, Drishel. Looking forward to seeing your content as well, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Freeball and Jorge, anybody who came in to support the stream, I really do appreciate it. I think we should leave off on one more real tasty wing view. I think I'm really feeling this shot right now today. So we're gonna do this right here. This behind the wing cam for the final replay. As we say our goodbyes from Sydney, Australia, part 12 of my virtual airline pilot career. Definitely come back for part 13. Don't know when that's coming yet or what we'll be doing, but stay tuned for that. Again, a lot of cool stuff happening. Looking to find a new airlines, new destinations in Australia, as well as yeah, lots more content to come, man. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. Greg Feaster, thank you so much as well. And guys, until next time, remember you have 3 choices: give up, give in, and give it all. You got peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time, next video. Enjoy the landing. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Full sound.